him out, though, it did offer you guys and others who watch this team a chance to see what some other guys can do when they've had more responsibilities. Guys like Courtney Lee and guys like that.
Well, that's the chance you have to step up. Throughout the course of the year, guys are going to miss games, due to certain circumstances. And then when your opportunity is called upon, it's your job to go out there and show the coach what you're capable of, so he can develop a confidence in you. A couple of number of guys were able to do that. So, now that Rondo's back, maybe coach can see them in a different light and see what they're capable of. So now there's the secret. The secret is no longer a secret. We know that you can play this way. So we need you to go out there and try to do it every night.
You play a Minnesota team whose strength is something you guys aren't very good at, and that's rebounding. Talk about the approach you have to take against a team like that. That's
got to be our focus. You got one of the great rebounders of this era, in Kevin Love. And so our main objective is to try to slow him down to that aspect. He's shown he can dominate the game with his offensive rebounding and defensive rebounding. So, that's definitely an emphasis. And, if we can get him out in transition, if we can put the ball in the hole and make a lot of shots and defend them pretty well, then, we like our chances, man. They're a tough team when they're going, just like any other team in the NBA. Kevin Love is such a different type of player, the way he's a power forward, but he can step out and shoot three. But he's an interior player when it comes to rebounding and doing all the dirty work also.
How unusual is that, Paul, in this league to see a guy who rebounds the way he does, but at the same time, he can stretch the floor with his shooting as well?
I think that's just a testament of his hard work and not wanting to be one-dimensional or just limit himself to a couple of things. He's shown that he can be a power player on the boards and the best player with the way he shoots the ball. He's just worked his butt off, in these few years that he's been in the league. He's shown why he's one of the better power forwards in this NBA.
Paul, this team's talked about wanting a chance to show toughness, mentally tough, physically tough all year. Is it going up against a guy like that tomorrow a chance to do just that?
Well, going up against a guy like that definitely is a chance, but it's something that you want to see consistent. In order to build, in order to get better, you can't just pick our moments because you get one of the more physical players in the NBA coming into our building. It has to be something that's a mindset that we have to be able to go out there and do every night, regardless of who we're playing against.
Paul, going off of that, Doc talks about that mindset as well. How difficult is it to have that mindset night in, night out for all 82 games?
It's our job. I don't understand. We understand what our weaknesses are. We understand it in practice. We talk about it all the time. So we just got to implant it in our head and night in and night out. This is what we have to do. Maybe if we look at games where we've done it well and say, we're capable of doing it, it's just about having that mindset and knowing going to the game, this is what needs to be done. We have to be a more physical team. We got to rebound. We got to defend in order to win games.